Alright guys, I thought I'd make a little bit of video here. This is a 7.3 OBS Powerstroke. That's my dad's truck. I don't see a lot of videos or things on YouTube about these intakes. I haven't actually really looked on the forums or seen how you do it or anything like that, but I'll just do what everybody else does and just remove this stock box and then just run the stock tube and put the filter in an aluminum tube, 4-inch diameter little splitter piece between the filter and that intake tube right there. So yeah, let's get to it. So one thing I noticed here is you got these grommets holding these in place, it looks like. So you're going to need something to pull that grommet off of that bolt. Probably just some pliers and some WD-40. There's one here on the left side, and probably can't see it with the light, but there's one right there. Another thing, you got to make sure you got a sensor over here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. That sensor's going on the driver's side. You got to pull that sensor off before you try to pull this intake out, or that's not going to be good. Alright, so here you guys go. So this is actually really simple. These two hold it in place. These grommets here, these two hold it in. They're basically just pressed on to like a bolt. You got one actual bolt that was right here, and then you have a sensor. I'm not sure what sensor that is, but a sensor there. So what I did was you just WD-40 the shit out of these two grommets, undo this bolt here. This was a 11mm bolt, and then once you get these nice and greased up, just pull up. If you pull up completely, it'll come out. Once you get it out, then that gives you enough room to get this sensor out. Then you pull that sensor out, and you got this out. This is already off, obviously, and your filter's already out. And then there you go. You got the entire factory box off. Now you can just zip tie this against the frame and it'll be fine. It's not going to throw any codes, at least not on this one. This is a 97. Oh great, now my neighbor is going to start mowing. Isn't that awesome? Alright, I'm going to get this put on and I'll show you some footage of that too. I got a little bit of a problem. This here intake tube is not quite long enough. Folks online I know use PVC. This is like an aluminum 4-inch little tube here. That's like a splitter between this and this. But in order for this intake to sit where I want it to, this needs to be longer. It needs to be longer, and it also needs to curve. Because I can fit it in the way it is now, but if I do, this filter will be too high. So I'm going to conclude this video because I'm going to have to go find the right parts. It's now a week and a half later, and this is what we got here. So put this down. Keys. Okay, so this is what I believe will work. I haven't tried it out yet, but this is just a comparison of what I was using and what I'm going to try to use. So if this works, I'll put a link in the description to help you guys out, because it's not all that detailed. They do make a kit. I saw a kit, I can't remember the name of it, Riff Raff or something like that, makes a kit for this, but you can't buy the little coupling piece by itself. But I believe I think this will work. So if it works, I'll put the link in the description. So let's try it out, folks. So there it is. Now I gotta say, it is like 95 degrees, and this took for a lot longer than I wanted it to, so this sucks balls. But anyway, so what I did, because that really didn't fit, this is actually it's really too big. It's like the exact same size as the filter, like inlet, I guess, and then it's also the same size as this. So I did just a little bit of cutting around here just to get it in, but what I did was that metal piece from before, the silver piece, is actually right here. So I managed to get this in without any air gaps. It took forever to do, a little bit of lube spray, and it's in without any air gaps. I couldn't get this without any air gaps. It was just too much. So what I ended up doing is I put that silver piece in there, shoved it all the way in, cut it just a little bit so this could get around it, and then I pushed this around or over the silver piece. So this piece is over the silver piece and this is just in the filter. And that's it. So I'll put the items in the description. I'll try to put a link. If I don't put the link, I'll at least put the name. But I don't really recommend using this because it's just too big. I think it's listed as 4 inches, but I mean, this is 4 inches, so I mean, really you need like 3.75 inches really, or 3.5 maybe, and then just clamp it real tight. I don't know. I guess maybe it could be just the part. This individual company might just be bigger, I don't know. But anyway, this is gonna work. So, and then I got the Filter Works filter condom on there too. So anyway guys, that's just a quick video on this little home rigged up cold air intake. So if you like the video, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Till next time.